Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. Yesterday I posted this video about this sort of like a 3D game, but it's really not 3D. It's more like I guess it will be like this. It will be like an isometric game where the camera angle is fixed and everything else appears to be 3D. Okay, actually, if this was a 3D game, it wouldn't even matter because the angle is fixed. Okay. Except for like she can walk there. Let me just fix that there. Okay, there we go. That's because I was using the mouse pointer. Alright. So what are we gonna do today is I'm gonna show you how to do this kind of things. And to do this we are actually going to use this template. Okay, this example that you can find in Gdevelop. Actually, let me just show you how I got that. File new. And you simply select this isometric example. Okay, all right, so we're gonna replace the images. All right, so you could actually draw these images. Just let me show you. You could draw those, but think about the time that will take you to draw all these frames. I mean, this is like, how many frames is that? I don't know, that's like 40 frames or something. Okay, it's pretty smooth. I think it's about 32 frames there. So we have different angles, and yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. Now you can use any 3D software, but why bother? I mean, when there is Iclone. Okay, so if you don't have Iclone, download it. The link is down below. But if you want to use any other software like Blender, you can probably import the model and try the same thing. Okay. It's going to be a bit harder though. This is why a lot of animators and game developers are switching to Iclone, because it's so much easier. You don't actually need to have any skills to create stuff. Okay, yeah, so let me just find the correct angle for this here so we can import this here. I guess we can first try with the default map. I just want to get the right angle there. Okay, just let me see. Seems like it's around this way, like this. Just let me see. Like this is all right, so I can see this side, and this side. So let me see. Pretty similar. Pretty similar. Maybe around there, I guess. Something like that. I think that's about right there. Okay. All right, we'll try it out. If not, then we'll go back and fix it. So we're gonna need those angles, and let me just go here to object, and obviously the first image we need is this one here. And if you go to add, you'll be able to see all the assets. Okay. Person CG. Okay, here is all the different assets. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it. My animations. Okay, folders here we can use. So down, we can to fill this one first. This seems to be like an easy one to fill. So we need a character. What can we use? I think I'm just gonna use this resume. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're actually going to create our walking animation first, and then we are going to select the angles. Okay, that is my character there. So let's animate it. You don't have to know animation for this, guys. All you have to do is go to the motion puppet, and you simply preview this, see if you like it. And the default thing is kind of cool. I like that. It's not too bad, and even has boob bounce, which is good if you like that. Now, if you find that your computer is slow, you can always go and run this in preview mode, but I think mine can handle this. I think it's fine like that. Alright, so I'm going to record a loop. It doesn't need to be a whole lot of frames, so let me just hit the record button. Press play. There we go. Stop the recording. So exit this. So now we have to find a looping point here. Just bring this back here. Okay, so let me see. She starts there. Okay, so the foot is here. Let me physically put a pen on the screen here, so you can put a sticker or something, and just wait for the cycle to finish, and for the foot to come back to around the same spot. But I'm gonna do it twice, okay? So wait for that to do it twice, around there. Hit the loop button, see if that works. Her hands are down here too, so we got to find another frame where her hands are pretty similar. Okay, not there. Right there. Okay. It might be here. So it's a frame 50 something. Okay, press play. And I believe that's a nice loop right there. Okay. All right. So now we just need the camera angles. Okay. So we're going to create different cameras for different angles. Okay. Let me find the first one, which is this one here, coming down. It's gonna be our first angle. So it's just coming down like this. Okay, just a bit farther away. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So what I'm going to do is going to export this now. I mean, you can't believe we're actually finished. we're not finished, but we're done the hardest thing you're going to do in this example. So now what we need to figure out is how to export these frames in the same size. Okay, so let me disable a bunch of stuff here. Like, for example, not disable it, but just not show it, so it won't render. Example props. I think you can select them all at once. And disable. Well, not disable, just not show them. And you can see that that still shows our animation there. So let's go to render. And we want to render image sequence. Okay. And this needs to be about like a square kind of thing. So let me see, what size are these images? These are 150 by 150. So what if we make them let's see, we'll do like Photoshop, and you can see that they're not quite 150, okay, because the graphics actually a lot smaller. So, and let me double the size of this to say 400. Okay, let me see the actual pixel size. Still pretty freaking small, but I guess it doesn't matter. Let me try 600. Seems kind of big. No matter. 600 pixels. Alright, let's make it 600 by 600. I think they're all squares, are they? I think they're all square. Yeah, the size doesn't change, so that's good. So that's a plus. So it's gonna be like what did we say? It was 600, right? Okay, 600. 600 by 600. Okay, so now we just need to zoom in, make sure our subject is right in the middle, because what you see here, that's what you're going to get. What you see is what you get. Let me see if that's the correct angle there. I mean, it's pretty close. Around there. Okay, so we are going to hit the export button. 20 frames per second. You can increase this if you wanted to, or can you? I think you can. 60 frames. No, but 30 is fine. 30 frames is fine. We want PNG files, and let's go. Let me find a project. Okay, under assets, Perso GD, whatever that is, and under animations, the first animation we want to replace is this one down, and maybe I should exit this here so it doesn't interfere with our saving process. Grab the first one there and just save it. I guess it will override the rest. Okay. Oh, wait a second. It wants to say 900 frames. Okay, we forgot to do one very important thing. Yeah, we forgot something. Let's go back here, and we forgot to set the range. Otherwise, it will save the entire timeline. We want to save from 1 to 56. Let's try this again. Actually, maybe we should just delete all this bunch of frames there. Let me just don't think you actually have to have this at all. Delete it. Okay. So now we can just call this down 1, I guess. And it's going to now save 28 frames. I thought it was 56. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Here is our frames. This actually created how many frames it made? It made 16 frames for some reason. Okay, that's fine. Let's find the down direction. And what we're going to do is I guess we can just go to the last frame and add our new frames. Okay, animations. Okay, so we basically hold shift and go to the last frame and import these frames, and we are going to delete all this here. So I think you can shift select those, or maybe you can't. Wish you could. Let me see. We go to the end there. See if this works. Shift. Nope. Control. Can I? Can I just? I guess whatever. I can just select them all. I'm pretty sure there was a way. Let's see if there is a way. Shift. No, I can't do it. Okay, I select all. There must be a way to select all these freaking frames. Let me see. Right click. No, that's not either. That will come out very handy. Okay, since we had to delete so many frames. I think I can just hit the delete button, but then it will delete my a position there, and I think this is already set a certain way. That is best not to mess with the naming or the order of the animations. And as you can see, this will be very painfully annoying. Alright, let's just select all of them. And we're almost done. Okay, it's not that many. Now delete selection. I believe we still have one more there. Delete it. Okay, so we didn't change anything. All we did is replace the frames. Let's play this again. Okay, and that seems to work not too bad, except for our graphic is kind of big. It's kind of big. I mean, no, I like it. I mean, it's pretty good. I think she should be a little tiny smaller. Okay, let's I think we went overboard with the graphic. Okay, so we are going to make this a 300 by 300. 300. Okay, around there, I guess. And we can export. Select this frame here, save it, and replace it. Okay, I hopefully it didn't create. It actually did. Yeah, I created a bunch of new frames. So let me just delete those here, all of them. And here we can't. Pretty much just delete all this here. Again, I think I wish there was a way to just select all these frames all at once. Okay, just let me re-render this again. Just call it that down. 28 frames. Okay. And add these frames. Animations. Down. And select all these frames. Okay, it's telling me that it's missing those here. So let me just apply that. Go back and see what happens. Alright, still tells me that I'm missing those frames. So let me just delete those here. Yeah, I wish there was something there to select all the frames. That would be nice. Okay. That'd be kind of time consuming, but no matter. Okay, here is our game, and press down. There she is. She walks down. Okay, 300 is fine. I think it's a good number. It's not too bad, I guess. We can make it smaller. Let me create a new camera. I should probably save this now. Okay. New camera. Okay. It's camera 0, and we can name this camera something. This would be the our right camera. Okay, so we need to emulate this angle here like this. We can do that. So select your character, and see, I don't know if we're moving the character or the camera. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's think of the camera, because if we were actually moving the character, we will be using the rotation tool. So this must be the camera. Okay, so that's going to be our side view there. And that does seem like a side view there. So let's render this, export, same drill, except for this time we're going to select right, and I think we should probably delete all these frames here. Starting with this here first. Yeah, I can't believe there is not a way to can you drag them to the delete button? No, you can't. You literally have to click on each one of them, unless that you want to delete the entire animation. Delete. I'm after recording videos like this, and I have forgotten to hit the record button, and yeah, that is frustrating. Alright, so I'm going to leave one frame there just because. My animations, and let's go to the right animation, and we said that we were going to delete those, so let's do that, and let's render. This is going to be called right. It's about 28 frames for the running cycle. Okay, so you can outdo people that are very good at animating using iClone 7. Okay, you can do faster. Let's try this out. Okay, there's our right angle. Now the center point, we're gonna fix that after. Don't worry about that for now. Just that's a minor inconvenience we had to fix after. Okay, so we need another camera. It's going to be this is going to be down, right down. Okay, so we have to emulate this look here like this. Right down. Okay, so I guess it would be like so, pointing at the corner there like that. I think we're right. So let's export this. This is right down. I mean, don't write it down. I mean, like, never mind. Which one is it? Is it the X1? I think it's this one here. Yeah, that's the one. So we're gonna call it right down. Can you imagine doing this by hand? Oh, we animated the camera, so let me undo that there now. Gotta be careful with that. We totally animated the camera at that time. So what I guess we simple solution, we just create another camera. I don't have time to be messing around with this. Oops. Okay. Select the character. Do the right angle. Make sure it matches with what we want. Okay, pointing at this corner here pretty much. Let me delete those frames we just added. Go over here. And this was this one here. So let me just kill all these frames. Yeah, when you make changes to the camera, make sure you're on frame 0. Okay, don't make the same mistake. So this is called down right. Okay, just waiting for those 28 frames to finish rendering. It renders actually pretty quick. And there's our frames. Now a lot of people wonder how much money you can make creating games, and I'm going to make a video about monetizing your games on the Google Play Store, because I have a lot of accounts and I upload games almost every month. Okay, I just watch out for what is popular, and I make a clone, and some games do pretty good, some don't. Some other games I just I sell them. Okay, I'll sell the templates. You can do the same thing too, so you can monetize that way. Okay, so we're gonna go, and that seems to work fine. Animation, we're not even gonna use this background, so don't worry about that background. The next one in our list is I guess we can do the left down. So make sure we're on frame 0 again. Let me just make a new camera in case we mess that one up. And select your character, and this will be down, left down. Okay, find left down. I guess it would be this one here. I think the thing is just left up, so it must be another one. That's not that one. So it must be this one here. Left down. Sounds like let down. Okay, so now we can bring in those animations. Just delete this here. Can you hit the delete button, I wonder? No, you can't. Select. See what happens. Looks not too bad. Not too bad. Render image. This time we want to export only one frame, current frame. Okay, export, and animations. I think it's this one here, test shadow. She always turns around to face the camera. And delete this here. Okay, I think we have all the animations. Oh wow, that seems quite small. What's going on there? Okay, so that seems to work fine there. Wow, for some reason I think the first image drives the size of the character, because everything just went small. Alright, so we just gotta fix the collisions that I don't know what happened that time. Let me go to events here, and we're gonna find out the obstacles here. Obstacles. We're gonna unhide the obstacles. show obstacles. Okay, so you cannot go up there because the boundary box is pretty big. So if you make her super small, say make it 50 by 50, she will actually fit there. That doesn't seem like a good solution, so let me set that to 150 or something. Yeah, you never set the collision to the actual graphic. What you want is a some sort of dummy object there to do the collisions for you. That's exactly what we're going to do right now. Let me set another object that I'm going to create another object. We call this Le Shadow. Oops. Add animation, and this will simply be just I guess a circle or something. Okay, and save it. It's a shadow. Place that under our character, maybe order like, I don't know, like 4,400. Is that too much? What is she? She's 200. 30 seems fine. Okay. Yeah, we can set that under her feet there. Okay. So set the position of the shadow. X position of the shadow equals the position or our object. X position from our character. Okay, just let me see if that works. I mean, that's gonna do only the X, which is I think it needs to be like X plus something. X plus, I guess, 32, the magic number. Okay, that's not too bad there. Not perfect, but we're gonna leave it like that. For the Y, we want to do the same thing. Set the Y position equals the Y position of our character. Object position, Y position. That's gonna be our characters. There we go. Okay, the shadow needs to come down, so it's gonna be plus I guess 150. See what happens. Okay, alright, for 150 might be a little too much. Try 90. It's all trial and error. That seems fine there. I mean, we're not looking for perfection at this point. You probably just set the opacity a little lower. sprite visibility, set it to equals, say, I don't know, like 60 or something. Semi-transparent. It's not too bad there. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfect. Let me edit the hotspots or the points. Edit points, and you notice that the point is right here. That's the center. So we want to set that to maybe put it the same as the yellow one there. Close this here, apply, and we immediately get a reaction from our character, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, so now we need to change the position of the shadow, and this noisy, maybe like there's the shadow. The shadow is the one that creates the collision there. All right, it's almost like we had to put the hotspot on her feet. Let me go to the animations, and let's adjust the edit boxes. Okay, and this is a little too big, so we want to make that smaller. We're gonna use our own collision mask. Okay, so all you have to do is drag this down, close it, and apply it. Now let's run this. See what happens. There we go. There's a collision mask. And so what we can do now is just let me restore all this bunch of stuff here. We're not going to use this actually. I'm just sort of like testing this. Because we're going to make our own in iClone 7. Okay. Here we go. That works fine. And that works fine. So let me just hide this. Hide the obstacles. There we go. Now the shadow we can adjust after. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I think it's time to delete all this bunch of stuff here, and we are going to create our own backgrounds. Okay, so just delete all this. You don't need it anymore. I think you can just probably delete this here, and it will delete them all. Alright, you can see that this is just an illusion. That's why we're going to use real illusion. Okay, I'm just gonna be cheesy here. Yeah, let me just save this in case we need this character after. And I'm gonna export this minus the character. Let me export this image. Super high quality. Export. And this will be called Le Background. Maybe we can put it on their assets here, on their map. Okay, so let's bring in our image, sprite, background, add animation, and here is our map. Now you could animate this if you wanted to. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I should do that. Alright, so here is our map. Alright, let me send this to like 0 because it's the background, right? We don't need a whole lot of these. Let me just delete a few of these. But you can see you can use this whatever way you want. Like if you have more obstacles in the map, you can map it out with these sort of obstacles. Okay, we can probably just extend this like this. I mean, that'd be a little too big, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna like make sure this aligns with this, and you can probably do the same for these areas here. Delete this one here and this one. There we go. Now you have a believable isometric game that you can impress your friends with and tell them that you made it in Unity. This map should needs to be bigger, so let me just go to the preview camera here, and the map is pretty large. Okay, so what we want to do is probably just render a bigger copy of this. Render image, make sure it's just one image on their map. It's called 4K, and apply. Okay. Oops, I rendered the wrong angle that time, but I mean, even this will work. Actually, just let me let me show you here. Just to show you that it really doesn't. You don't have to be like overly careful about this stuff. I said that might even look better than the angle we have selected. Alright, let me see. Back to camera 2, I think it was. I'll be able to see all this here like this. Now for this one here, we can probably export this after, okay, and bring it in. But I'm gonna leave it there just for now, so you can see what happens. And let's export this. It's gonna be called AK. Let me import the image. And let's see what we got. Let me open it here at the bottom, and let's roll it. And there is our 3D game made in Gdevelop, using cheap tricks to get us that look. I forgot that you can use the mouse too for this. You will follow the mouse. I forgot about that. Okay guys, don't forget to smack the like button down below and subscribe. Thanks for watching guys. See you in the next video. Bye now.